Hello, and welcome to another wonderful Wired Wednesday. My name is Ashley, and this is Myfitnesspal. So now we're going to download the Myfitnesspal app. So we're going to go into the App Store. Once again, I'm on an iPad, so I'm going to go into the App Store. So if you have an Apple device, an iPhone, an iPad, you're going to go into the App Store. If you're on an Android device, like a Samsung tablet or a Samsung phone, or anything that's not Apple, you're going to go into the Google Play Store. All right, so I'm going to click on App Store. And then we're going to type in MyFitnessPal. So MyFitnessPal is all one word. And then you can see here, it's actually just down here. It's called MyFitnessPal. It's got like a person jumping in the air with glee. We're going to hit Get. And then we're going to install. We're going to hit Open. So I'd like to send you notifications. So yes, you can have them send notifications if you'd like to. Reminders for things, badges that you might get, all kinds of stuff like that. So you can either choose to do that or don't do that. But if you go into the app, you'll be able to see those things anyway. So I'm going to hit Don't Allow because I don't like a lot of notifications on my devices. And then we're going to go sign up for free. And then we're going to continue with Apple because I'm on my iPad. So it's up to you what you'd like to do. You could sign in with your Google account if you'd like. It's up to you what you'd like to do, or with an email. So I'm just going to go continue with password. And then I'm just going to type in my password. Continue. And there we go. So now you're going to put in what your goal is. So whether you want to lose weight, maintain weight, or gain weight. So I'm going to hit lose weight. And now you have to do a baseline of your activity level. So where are you at? Are you not very active, lightly active, active, or very active? So you can just read through those and choose. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to pick lightly active. So I am a female, so your biological sex at birth. And then how old are you? I am 35. Oops. And then where do you live? And I live in Canada. Go right up to the C's. There's Canada. Hit the check mark and then go to next. So how tall are you? So I'm about 5'1" inches tall. How much do you weigh? So this weight's in kilograms. You can change this later. And you can just do that. So for this, I'm just going to make up a number. So, actually, you know what? You can change it to pounds here. So if you look down at the bottom, you'll see here it says kilograms, stone, or pounds. I'm just going to hit pounds, and then I will put that in. So I'll say 215 pounds. Okay, so, and you kind of have to give it your weight just because it's going to help you with things, for calorie counting and things like that. So you have to put your weight in, and you want to be as accurate as possible for your weight. So if you have a scale, and things like that, you want to make sure you're weighing yourself to make sure you're getting the right information that you need. It's up to you if you want to use pounds, kilograms, or stone, depending on where you're from originally. It's up to you. But I'm going to choose pounds, and I'm going to go to next. Oh, and then your goal weight. Let's just pick something here. Let's say I want to be 160 pounds. Let's do that. So go to next. And then so what's your weekly goal? So you can choose what to lose per week. So, you really want to make sure that you're doing this in a healthy way. Once again, before you get into any fitness regimen, make sure you talk to your doctor about things and that kind of thing. But it's just asking you what you'd like to lose. 1 pound per week is a recommendation because that's a pretty healthy weight loss, thing. But if you want to do less than that or more than that, it's completely up to you. So I'm just going to hit lose 1 pound per week. So now we're going to create the account. So, it says here, by signing up for MyFitnessPal, you're agreeing to our privacy policy and terms. So you just want to read through that if you'd like to. I do that, and then you're going to hit finish. So it's talking about data and how they're going to use your data. So it says we want to understand how to collect and use your data. Please accept all the following data contents, or you will be unable to create your MyFitnessPal account. So you have to accept all to be able to do that. So we're just going to do that and hit accept. All right, so this is the plan for your weight. So what you can do here, it says here that your daily net calorie goal is 1,750 calories, and you should lose 5 pounds by October 6th. So this is what it's showing me. And then you can have it. You can keep track with reminders. You can receive tips and trips and offers from Myfitnesspal if you want. I'm not going to click any of those. I'm just going to click continue. And you can do a free trial of this. So you can actually use this for free, but you can actually have a paid subscription as well, which costs a bit more money, and they offer a bit more things that come with it. There's different different things like meal plans, personalized goals, ad free, things like that. So if you want to start that, you can. I don't want to do that, but it's showing you here what you get with your premium. So like nutrition tracking is free, and then this is all the other stuff you get with the paid one and things like that. And then you can go down, you can see there's frequently asked questions and things like that as well. So I'm going to click off of that because I don't really need to use that. So as you can see here, you have your goal for the day is 1,750 calories. Once again, talk to your doctor if you're looking to do something like this, because they can give you some information as well. So I'm just going to go across the bottom here. You can see here there's the home, which is where we are now. So it gives you some like cool articles and things you can read through. And different things. Make ahead oatmeal jars. So like these are things from a blog that you can go through, and you can see some of these recipes that are in here as well. And then if you go along the bottom, you see there's home and then food diary. So here we are. So this is where you're going to track your food intake. So for example, breakfast. So you can go here and you go to add food. So if you have something with a barcode, so say for example, if you're eating, an instant oatmeal out of the box or something like that, you can hit the scan the barcode. You can scan that barcode and it will put it into your system for you. And then you don't have to worry about it. If you don't have a barcode and it's something that you're making yourself, you can upload recipes if you'd like to do that. There's things you can do. And you can also take recipes from the web and put them on too, which is a really great thing to do. So for now, I'm just going to search for food. So we're going to search for food. So let's just say for breakfast, I have... so let's just say oatmeal. So you can see here they have packages of oatmeal. So it's showing you here who it's by. So like for example, there's one down here that says dry oatmeal Quaker, half a cup. So you're going to click that. So it says there's food timestamps you can on if you have premium. We don't want to do that. That's fine. So we're just going to sit here. So you can see here is it dry oatmeal. So 150 calories for half a cup of dry oatmeal. Number of servings, 1. So you can hit the check mark up top here in the right corner, and then that's going to put it in for your breakfast. So I'm just going to show you how to add a breakfast in. So we're going to say, let's just say we eat an apple as well with breakfast. So I'm going to do apple. So it's just showing you different kinds of apples here that you may want to eat or what you have. So I'm just going to say 1 medium gala apple. And it's showing you net carbs. So these things here that are saying go premium, they'll show up for the first little bit and then they should go away. But you can just click off of that, just with your finger, just hit off of it. So you can see that medium gala apple is 80 calories. It gives you some of the information about it here. And you can hit this. Okay, so you hit that check mark. So you can see here, this is what I've had. So let's just say now I'm going to have a coffee with cream in it. So we're going to do coffee. Oops. So there's black coffee, 1 cup. So let's just do that. So let's say I'm going to have black coffee. We'll just do it that way. So 1 cup of black coffee is 2 calories, saying here, and you can do this here. And then you're just going to go up and hit that check mark again. So you can see here, as across the top where it says calories remaining, you can see that you've already eaten 232 calories of food. You haven't exercised today yet, but you have this much remaining. So as you add on exercise, that number should go up because obviously you're going to need more food when you burn calories. But basically you do this every day for your breakfast, lunch, and your dinner. You can add your water in here as well if you'd like to do that. And at the end of the day, you're going to hit complete diary. And then it'll show you, if every day was like today, you'd weigh this much at this point in time. And it does that every day for you. So it's kind of nice in a sense. So now we're going to go next to food diary. So I'm only going to add in breakfast for right now because that's fine. And then we're going to go over to exercise diary. So we're going to hit exercise. So now you're going to put in your exercise. So you can actually, have your Fitbit sync up with your MyFitnessPal as well. So if you need help with that, I can definitely help you with that. But there's something you have to go through their website to be able to, add your Fitbit on there. So your Fitbit's talking to this app. So that way, when you exercise and stuff, it's going to put it in there for you. But if you like to do this just as is, you can just add some exercise in here. So we're going to go into exercise diary, and then we're going to hit this plus button in the center. And then you can add exercise. So it gives you 2 options, cardio or strength. So let's go to cardio. And then we're going to search for an exercise. So let's just say we walked. So we're going to go walk. So then it's giving you all these options here. So there's walking 10.5 minutes per kilometer. So that's one thing if you have like a tracking program for your, for your exercise, like, a Fitbit or something like that. That's where this helps, because then you can actually see what you've done to put it in accurately. So they have walking. You can do, there's running, there's cycling as well. So let me just write in bike and see what comes up there. Bike, yeah, so there you go. So leisure. Say if you're riding your cruiser bike and you're doing that. So I'm going to do that. Minutes performed. Let's say I rode my bike for 60 minutes. It's telling you here, based on your weight that you put in and that kind of thing, what your calories are burned and what time your exercise started at, to be able to do that. So we're going to do, so exercise started. So obviously I can't use 10 a.m. because it's not enough time. So we're going to say I started my exercise at 8 a.m. this morning, and that's good. And then you're going to hit that check mark at the top again, and it's going to add it. So as you can see here now at the top, it has calories. Your calories remaining is 1,750. You've eaten this much food. You've done this much exercise. So you've now gained some more calories to eat because it's evening it out with what you've done. All right. So there are other apps that kind of partner up with this. So there's, Map My Walk is one of them. It's also by Under Armour as well. So you can go into Map My Walk and you can actually turn it on and you can use your GPS and it maps your walk and it tells you how far you went and things like that. Once again, that also syncs up with your Fitbit. Or there's the Map My Ride, which is for cycling, for bicycles. I use that app for, when I'm going on my cruiser bike and I'm biking around to kind of see how far I've gone and things like that. So these are all things that you can use that are all part of this, and you can have them talk to each other as well. So basically you've added in that now, and you can see your progress. So if you go over to progress, you can see here that this is what your weight is. And if your weight changes, this line will obviously go down or go up, and do that. You can share them. You can take a picture of yourself if you'd like to do that. It's up to you. And then there's under nutrition. So it's just showing you here, what your calories are and your net calories and things like that. So for snacks and dinner, it kind of gives you that thing. Nutrients, it gives you what you've had for nutrients today as well. It kind of shows you that. I believe macros. Oh, it shows you your macros here as well. So it shows you if you're someone who's tracking macros and carbohydrates and things, here it is here. So you can do that as well. So you can, and then you have your day view here. So you can go to today, you can go to tomorrow, yesterday, if you'd like to go back and see what you've done. And then you can hit this more button here and it gives you more things. So you can have you can change your goals at any time. You can change your challenge. There's challenges you can go to, your apps and devices. That's where you can add your other devices. So if you do Map My Run, Map My Walk, any of those ones, you can add those to it. Fitbit, you can add that to it as well. So it connects to it. They talk to each other. You can have friends. So there's a community on here as well that you can actually have friends or invite your friends to be part of this. So you can kind of, it's kind of, I guess, a way of doing, healthy competition with your friends maybe, or what you'd like to do. You can see there's one for steps. So you can add your device. You can connect your step tracker to Myfitnesspal. So that way it's going to add that in there so you can see later on what you've burnt for calories at the end of the day. It'll just keep adding your exercise on as well. There's messages as well. So if you'd like to, you can see that there's messages just welcoming me to Myfitnesspal. And your settings are just down here. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hang on, settings right here. So you can go in, you can do your profile settings. So you can see here that you can change anything in here that you'd like to change for your units of measurement, etc. Your goals, you can change your goals at any time. So you can go in there and just do that and just see. And change things if you feel like you want to, make smaller goals. I've heard that's a good thing to do, is make smaller goals. You can do that. And you can change this at any time you'd like to do that. You can even add some fitness goals on here. So how many workouts a week do you want to do? Do you want to work out for so many minutes a day? What would you like to do? And that's what you can do there. All right, so we're just going to go back to the main area here. So I'm just going to go back to the home button. And once again, like I said, if you're going to add food, you can add food, and then you can also hit the, let's just say for lunch, for example. And then if you want to scan a barcode, you can scan the barcode as well, and you can actually scan an item. Recipes, you can do this here, and you can add your own recipe as well, and do that, and just something that you're doing. Or you can actually use the plus button, and you can add one from the web, which is great. So if you go to you can create a recipe, and then you can add, it gives you options to add things from the web. So you can actually just copy and paste that URL in there, and then it shows you that, and you can do it that way. All right, and that's MyFitnessPal. Have a great day.